Hey, this is Nathan Smith. I'm the student pastor at Majestic View Church in Kiowa, Colorado, doing a recommendation video for Julie Smith. Julie, I have known for her entire life. That she is a girl that has been a part of our youth ministry every year that she's been allowed, actually. She is going to be a junior, or she is a junior now. She's going to be a senior next year. The reason that I would think she would be an asset to this group is how she leads in our group. Last summer she went with us to LTC, and it was a really cool experience seeing how she could become a leader. And it is crazy to me that virtually every time our group is together, I watch her sharing with other kids on how they can share their faith. She is our #1 coach in our group, and she coaches her friends on how to get to the gospel, how to get through the gospel, and how to care about people as they are sharing. One important thing I would talk about her is her commitment. She is committed. She's committed to prayer. I've been to her house, I've seen her room, and it's crazy because on her mirror she has written out all the names of the people she's praying for that need to find Christ. And I've been told by her and many others that she prays for them daily. She is committed to our group. She never misses. And she wants to get that kind of commitment and desire to the people around her. She's committed to discipleship. And it's crazy to me because she's had multiple girls that she's reached out to, some very successfully, some not very successfully. And yet she's still committed to continuing to find others to give the passion and joy for Christ that she has in her life. I wholeheartedly recommend Julie Smith for this project and think it would be a phenomenal experience for her. But more than that, I feel like it would be a great person to have on your team. She will always speak her mind. She will tell you exactly what she's thinking, and I believe her fun spirit will absolutely appeal to many people that hear what you guys are trying to get out. Thanks for what you're doing.
Hi, my name is Julie Smith. I am age 17. I am from the small town of Kiowa in Colorado, and I am the youngest of 8 siblings. So the reason that I want to be a part of this cool weekend is to grow closer to Christ and to learn more about Him. Especially before I go off to college, I really wanted to grow closer to Him and learn more about Him, or as much as possible, before I hit the stage of going off by myself. And then another reason is just I love to hang out with lost people and teach them more about Christ, and I care a lot about them. So being able to share my faith in different ways and knowing what to say in those tough situations is the main reason. So, one of my funnier stories of sharing my faith that surprised me a lot was a guy on a skateboard, probably in his 40s, stopped me and asked why I looked so happy. And I was sharing my faith that day around a park. And at the end of the conversation, I probably talked to him for a good hour. And then he told me that my hair and eyes were breathtaking. So I was very shocked, and I didn't know what to say next. And I said thank you and walked away. And hopefully that guy, learns a lot about Jesus one day from someone else that doesn't have breathtaking hair and eyes, I guess. And then another one that was really cool and surprised me a lot was one of my really good friends. We were going in a car somewhere, and I talked to her about Jesus, and I said what it was like, and the way I brought it up was, what is it like to not go to church? Because I've grown up in church my entire life, and it kind of caught her off guard, and it ended up starting a conversation. And to this day, almost a year later, she still asks me about Jesus. I mean, she hasn't given her life to Christ yet, but she still is interested in Jesus, and that was a really cool experience, being able to talk to her and hopefully one day leading her to Christ. And then the next one that was not a good experience was my friend. I was in the kitchen and sharing, and we were debating, is evolution true? Is creation true? What is true about the Bible? Why do I believe it? And it was really a hard way to talk to him. And we ended up, the next day he came back to me and said he was interested, but he wanted to know more. And for the next year, we all tried sharing our faith. My youth pastor shared a lot. I shared a lot. I really cared about what he wanted to do with his life, and tried to just reach out to him. And to this day, he has now completely resented me, or resented all my friends and youth group and church, and he will not come. So that's just one situation that was really hard for me to accept and share my faith. But I mean, God's got him in his hands, so that's all I got.